Hello everyone. In this video, we will explore the sample Thunk for processing customer support tickets. This is a classic structured workflow scenario where your Thunk AI agent can help automate much of the work in intake, triage, and processing of tickets, and even manage communication with the customer. But first, let's take a tour of this Thunk. A Thunk, as you already know, is a project. Every Thunk begins with a goal, in this case, to process customer support tickets. The very first thing your AI does is to understand your goal and plan how we will execute this project. It does so by automatically coming up with a rough plan, the data structure that we will maintain for this project, and the finer details of how every task will be executed. For example, in this plan, my AI decided that we will first collect initial tickets, and then for each ticket, we'll do a few things: provide initial customer response, triage and determine the severity of the issue, help me address the issue, communicate with the customer, and finally close the ticket. While all of this was generated by my AI, it is always editable by me at any time. A plan like this is Thunk's blueprint, and this is what allows the platform to automate execution of a process. Once planning completes, my AI begins execution of this work. During execution, my AI automatically creates tasks for each step of the project. For example, the very first step here was to collect support tickets. There are many ways to bring data into your Thunk. Here, during planning, I gave my AI access to a sheet with some customer support issues that it was able to import, read, and bring data into my Thunk. If it were appropriate, you could also ask your AI to search for relevant data online. You can also bring data in by integrating apps or your external systems, for example, by forwarding emails to your Thunks or connecting systems via webhooks or APIs. I'll leave a video link in this video's description that describes how to set up these integrations in Thunk. For now, let's go back to execution. This flow tab is a great place to check the status of the project and ongoing work. What work has been assigned to who, and what is the status of the work. If you're working with a team of people, you can add them via the team pane. People added to your Thunk can get work assigned to them. Here you see my team owns some of the work. Let's now look at the data pane. We have a few tickets that are being worked on by me and the team. You can explore every data item and see what work my AI or their AI has done on it. The tasks pane is where you will see a list of project tasks assigned to you. Tasks are created on individual data as your AI progresses through the plan. For example, on the billing issue that I own, my AI has been helping me with it. It's finished 2 tasks and is currently working on addressing the issue and communicating with the customer. And last but not the least, we have an inbox in Thunk. In Thunk AI, you have the ability to forward emails to your Thunk. When you forward emails, your AI is able to route the incoming messages to the appropriate data and react to them. All right, let's explore one data row to see what work my AI automated for me. Here we have a billing issue coming in from David Wilson with a snapshot of his account. That is all the information my AI began with. My AI then has done a few things for me here. It has first read the image and extracted the details of the issue and recorded it for me. It has helped provide initial customer response by drafting an email to the customer that I can then read and send. It has also determined the severity of the issue on a scale of 1 to 5, but where did it get that from? Anytime you want your AI to do repeated work on a set of data items, you can specify it during planning. For example, I had specified to it that it must analyze the ticket details and any image provided to determine the severity issue between 1 to 5, 5 being the worst. And so this is what it is using to do that work. Next, my AI proceeds to help me with addressing the underlying issue by suggesting some resolution steps. After I do the work and share the work with my AI, it also helps me draft an email back to the customer communicating the resolution. Turns out we got an acknowledgement from David. Any ongoing follow-up communication can be forwarded to your Thunk, and your AI will absorb and react to it. In this case, it read the email, forwarded it to the billing issue row, and recorded the email for me. All of this without me having to do any of it. Since I own this Thunk, you will not be able to interact with it, but you can make a copy of this Thunk and play with it. As you upload data, you can get your AI to begin work on your data by moving it out of draft mode, as so. Once you do that, you'll see that your AI begins work, first gathering any relevant context it needs before doing the work. Here you can see it's searching my drive and looking for organization policies or personal preferences that may be relevant to this work, and then will proceed to actually do the work of drafting initial customer response. As I am happy with this task, I can finish this work and get my AI to work on the next task. As you see here, my AI did the work using any available context and drafted an email acknowledging the issue. Once I'm happy with this task, I can finish this work and my AI will proceed to the next task. You can also change any of these automation settings in your Thunk by visiting your AI setting tab. For example, if organizational policies were not relevant to this Thunk or work, you can turn off this setting and your AI will not look for them. That's all for this sample, folks. Feel free to browse. Thank you for watching, and please let us know what you think.